Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing great and had an awesome Saturday. Okay, so let's get started. So today we're going to be working back inside the snow globe. We're going to do the building on the hill. I continued working on the scarf a little bit. Took down what we built yesterday and redid part of it, and I'm still thinking on whether or not I like it. So forgot to grab a crafting table. That's not good. Oops. Good job there's one down here. Well, at least you enjoyed the ad. Hopefully you're having a good day, Sudo. Right, so first things first, we need a bunch of logs. And I need to grab something for a second. Where are you? There you are, hiding down here. Oh no, you're not. You're in the wrong one. Apologies. That's what I wanted. There we go. Back to game. So from here, thank you, Anonymous, for giving Sudo a gift sub. All good. So let's see, it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So I had to add additional to the hill because I couldn't do a building tiny enough that would fit. So I'm going to have to sort out the terraforming afterwards. Good job I'm not over keen on what I've done down there, so when I tear that out I can reshape it so that this can go down to that bit and this down to that bit and figure it all out. Sometimes it works well that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot to count, so I was kind of hoping I'd gone 6. Now, should it be 6 or should it be 7? Because I need to add snow. I think it should be 7 rather than 6. And we can ignore the first block because it's going to get covered in snow. Thank you for the creeper, Eliza. And thank you for the meow, Ali. So that should do that. Let's go fix this one as well. Hopefully you're all having a good weekend. Okay, that's cool. You have fun with the Empire Builder. Say hi to them all for me. Hi Anita, and thank you for the subscription. It's 4 months. Wow. And really, it didn't feel that long. Five, 6, 7. Yep, it definitely does fly when you're having fun. I looked into the armor stand mod, and thank you, Anita, for going to the trouble of testing polar bears. That was awesome. So I can bring a polar bear and do one the way you tested, and it looks like armor stand mods mostly they do them using blocks. Put baby bears in boats, but not the full grown ones. That's cool. So 1, 2, then we want 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we want 7 there. One of these days I'm going to learn to right click without placing torch. Yep. Oh, that's an awesome thought. Yeah. Put them in as a baby, wait till they grow up, and then that's cool. Because armor stands usually use blocks. Like, so I guess they would use the brain no worky concrete or concrete powder, that kind of block to make them. Rather than trying to use armor, which kind of makes sense. But I like the idea of having a live polar bear there. That sounds cool. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One, 2, 3. You think polar bears sink into the powdered snow? That's awesome. I need to collect some powdered snow. I think that's just a cauldron in one of these biomes where it snows, which is cool, because I could put some of those out while I am doing other bits and just collect the snow. It's amazing what you learn. Okay, so that goes there and there. We're gonna need some stairs here, and I want this to come out slightly. So I need a solid block here because this block isn't going to be anything. And then I need some stone stairs. I don't think I have any up there. I think I just put woods in that chest. I think I'm going to go andesite of the polished variety. Right. And we'll see how that does. So you working today, or you on break, or hopefully you're having a good weekend? What are you up to, Sudo? And you too, Ali. Right, so you need to go there. Where did I leave the bed? I guess it's kind of light enough around that we're not too bad. Let's. That needs to move up one. Help if I placed it in the right place. I'll sort those blocks out to be something else afterwards. Right, and then we want a solid block. Because after all, the doors need a solid block. Oh, cool. It all depends if you enjoy working at the weekend or not. I can't say I do, but sometimes it comes with a job. But I have a 4-day weekend. Whoops. So I am not back in work now until Wednesday. Which is awesome. I don't want to shoot the block, I want to light the block up. Unless, of course, it's a double layer. And where did the creeper come from then? Let's use a cheaty mod. The light level. Not that it's cheaty, it's just a case of it. Right, so that's fine. That's fine. But you guys aren't. There we go. I would prefer not to have creepers come say hi. That's cool. Yeah. Apparently I had 5 days left to take before New Year, and I can't take them between Christmas and New Year. So they wanted me to take the days this week, this coming week and the week after. So I've split them over the 2 weeks. And that's in the wrong place. But that's fine. Give. I want you back. What can you say? He didn't want me to have the block. Right, and then it should be a normal block behind there afterwards. So what we're doing is we're kind of building a church on the hill. As long as I can get it to look right. After all, it's a Christmassy festive kind of build, so this one. So that one should be in line with that. I kind of mocked out the front of the building. The rest of it, I have no clue. It will be what it ends up being. So we have that, then we have that. So I did want to have something of a clue of what I was doing this time. I think one stream of things not working as I want them to in a week is enough. Right. Then we'll sort those out. Right, let's get the roof line and the tower in. Because on top of here I want a little tower. Just a tiny one. Let's get the other blocks I need. It was surprising how much wood I actually had in chests lying around. Oh, I meant to grab some scaffolding. Did I put scaffolding in the chest or did I leave it down below? I left it down below, didn't I? Of course I did. Yep. Me, I've I haven't done tons today. I went shopping, food shopping, got that over and done with, and then I spent the day cooking roasts. Several of them, so I don't have to bother cooking stuff. Well, cooking meats, roasts, fish, that kind of stuff. Well, I say fish, but the fish will have to be cooked anyway. For the next week, 10 days. Oops, fell in a hole. So I spent the day cooking. Yep, never too much scaffolding. It comes in handy. It really does. Thank you for the creeper sound, Anita. Right, so need to sort out that a little bit, and let's that would be that. Means that should be there instead. Let's light things up a little bit so you guys can see. It's not much good if it's too dark. I need to take out that block. Let's put the torch back. Just trying to have a slant come up, but it also be spawn proof, but not too tall either. Yeah, lots of cooking. I try to do a cooking day once a month. Rather than have to cook every single day. That way if I cook I cook beef and pork and what have you today, I will slice it up and put it in the freezer, and then all I have to do is grab it out and so on. Have it in a curry or whatever I decide to put it in. Yeah, like I say, with having a freezer, it's a case of, okay, if I can do a cooking day once a month and then not have to worry about it the rest of the time, it's just easier. It's different if you're feeding a family or what have you. Freezing that amount of stuff is hard. Whereas when there's just you, it does make sense to do that. That way I can do reasonable portion sizes. And it doesn't matter if there's too much of it because it's going in the freezer anyway. Oh no, I won't eat the same thing over and over again. What I usually do is cook probably 8 or 9 different meals. That way there's a variety. I'll make a chili, a curry, and so on. And then I will have days where I will go to the chippy, etc. Yeah. Oh no, I don't eat the same thing every day. Like I say, I make a number of different meals and deal with it that way. we got that line in. Everybody is different. It's not a case of being boring. Everybody's different. People enjoy different things. And that's just the way it is. Like I say, I'll make a number of meals and then take out whichever I fancy. And if I feel like, but I won't make enough meals for every day. I'll make it because I know I will end up getting takeaway once or twice, a couple of times a month kind of thing, or once a week. So I'll just do enough for that. Right, so let's get this bit in. Nope. Right, so this needs to go up one here. Means you need to come out, but that needed to go in first. Yeah, you've got to have the right takeaway, plus not eat too much of the same stuff. Like fish and chips is good, but every couple of weeks kind of thing, once a week maximum. Otherwise, yeah, I'd get bored of it after a while. I must admit, I've ate a lot more fish and chips lately because I had a drought on them when I lived down south, because the fish and chips down there, the oil they use, I know I've said before, I didn't particularly like. I know the people who live down there love it, and that's perfectly fine. It's just not what I grew up with, so it didn't taste right to me. That needs to go at least one more afterwards. Now I should be able to put that final one on. And because these are half slabs, I don't have to worry about things spawning on them. I will these for the moment, but hopefully we'll sort that out when we get inside. Yeah, that's true. If you you never know until you try something. It was the same way when I tried sushi and stuff like that, mussels. Sometimes like I say, the mussels were fantastic, but they were fresh. I was in New Zealand at the time, and I went out on the mussel boat. We caught the mussel, we took the mussels off the lines, and we had them for tea. It was the same with shark. I caught the shark myself. We cleaned it and had it for tea, and froze the rest for another meal. Obviously, you have to be careful with shark that it's been cleaned properly. Oh. Swings and roundabouts, I guess. Right, let's put you there, and you already have one, I think. Did I put one down here? Nope, I didn't put one down here. There we go. So that's not looking too bad. Oops, falling down in holes again. Need some light though. I really got to figure out ways to put light in these things. So unfortunately it's... Okay, eat first. Stick some lights on. I think I may put in some lights on chains kind of thing under here, or maybe some shroom lights. Right, so next step, let's get the front bit on, and then we'll work on the top bit there, and then we've got to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the building, because that's about as far as I got to today with it. I kind of ran out of time. Like I said, I was a little busy. Just a little. Yeah, I just want it to be a tiny church with a steeple, with a small steeple. Oops, flying is not enabled on the server. That's the scaffolding. What can you say? You're over a torch, so you're not going to work. Right, so I need you to be there. I had fun and games trying to figure out what blocks to use. The colour pattern, palette even, pattern. Yeah, it's one of the ones that it didn't place a block, but it acted like you did. It did. Come on. So one thing about placing scaffolding, when I want it to go up, I always seem to misplace. Right, so you can go here. You can go here. That should do that bit there. So I got it underneath as well. Yep. Let's take a look and see how it looks in a creative world and how it looks in the actual location you're putting it in are two different things. I'm tempted to make it a little bit taller. But that may be just the angle I'm looking at it. Let's have a... Yeah, I think it needs... But I don't want it too tall because that hill there... But it needs to be able to be seen too. Let's sleep, then go outside and see what it looks like from outside the snow globe. The middle part looks great. The windows on the sides seem too bright or too poppy, possibly. Where did I put the bed? Never mind, we'll make a new one. I know where it is. It's outside over that direction where we were working, trying with the armour stand yesterday. No, I left it where we were playing with armour stands yesterday. I forgot to pick it up. I don't mind it being a bit poppy. What I need it to be is visible. And because when I designed it, I wanted there to be a reasonable contrast between that and the windows, which is why I used oak. The snow's annoying because you can't get a good view of it with the snow. I need to use the string to stop the snow. Ah, the snow's on the inside. That's even worse. I need to get rid of that. So I'm not worried about the platformy bit because I'm going to change that to blend it into the hill. It's kind of visible. Yeah, it's by design to be a bit brighter. The thing is, I could use spruce, I suppose, but that's very close to the darker brown. But we can give it a try because I didn't try it, so I don't have an issue with trying things. Because if you don't try, you don't know whether it's going to be better or not. But yeah, I need to get rid of all the snow on the inside of the globe, as well as the snow on the outside. At least once I've got rid of it on the inside, it won't come back. The outside, I need to see about string or something to stop it settling. Let's get some of the spruce. Let's just grab a stack for now. Scaffolding. Let's just do the one for the moment. My issue is it's very too close a colour to the roof. There's nothing wrong with it if I wanted it all to be just the two tones. But what do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'll go back to the light one. We'll see how it looks at the end. If it doesn't look right, hey, it can be changed. It's not a massive deal. Yeah. Let's get rid of the top, change the top two back. Nope. Don't. Didn't plan to fire rockets off, just wanted to move some blocks. Or place some blocks even. Right, so those two are there. We now need to move on to the tower. Oops. Oak. Okay. I don't mind placing the torches around it in weird places. Right, so roof line's going to be here. And do I have any on me? I don't have any on me. Hopefully I have a couple in. Yep, I do. Trapdoors I have two, so that's okay. Now I can either put carpet on there or trapdoors, depending upon how I feel. So, how much room do I have here? 1, 2. Okay. can just bring this out instead. That way it comes in and meets that. And hopefully this way it'll light the tower up a little bit. This tower needs to be a little taller. So, how many is that? So we have about 4 blocks. I think we may go up 2 more. Then we need to bring a roof around to try and make a spire. That bit I haven't done. So this is about as far as I got. That's all the time I had. So let's see what we can come up with. I'm hoping because it's an even number, I'll be able to work something out. Oops, well, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I need to add some, I want to put some sea lanterns, not sea lanterns, lanterns, the iron ones with the blue and the orange ones. Right, so do I have a few? This isn't going to be a very big steeple by the look of it. Let's put that there a second. Looks like it's only going to be a very short spire. Because we don't have anything we can use for the middle. Spiders. But at least it's pretty tall. I was concerned it was going to be too short. Yeah, nah. Okay, so if I take it out an extra block, because it's only sitting on them, it should really surround them. Doesn't have to be massively tall, it just has to be a bit better than that. Right, so let's grab oops. Nope, I don't want those. I want the spruce, please. I did that, but I need some of those too. See if that's enough. So I'm thinking if we take it out one further, I can then try and pad it a little with extra blocks. Not sure if it'll work. Worth a try. Right. There we go. So it's a little bit further in. Let's find. Go. Now there is this bit to deal with. Now, do I do that or trapdoors? I went and made some more rockets today. It's a good job we built that witch farm. not sure I'm going to have enough for this. Well, even if I did, it wouldn't have mattered because there's a torch there. One of these days I will learn how to place them. Yeah, it's beginning to get there. We'll see how it looks in the... Like I say, it's, I only got so far with it, but it's beginning to... Oops, don't want you there. Come back. Thank you. You want to be there. Let's... Okay. I think there needs to be a bar across there. I'm not sure about the top. So I'm not sure about those trapdoors. It's nice to see the light there. But let's put this bar in first. Yep. Do I have any? Don't have any on me. Let's go grab some. I want some dark oak stairs. Just had a thought. Not sure if it'll work. Hey. Right, so 1, 2. Head round the back. It's about there. It was. It's a shame it's not 3 by 3 or 4 by 4. Then theoretically I could put a little bell in the middle. Yeah, great minds think alike. But yeah, I would love to have a bell there. But it is too small, it'd have to be bigger. And unfortunately, I've got very limited space. If it was 3 by 3 even, it would work. It's a matter of how much do I want the bell. Do I want the bell enough to shift half the building and a block that way? That's the question. Yep, I have dark spots. Go away, creeper. Again. Up. I'm seriously contemplating giving it a 3 by 3. Oh heck. It could. The thing is, would the bell even be noticeable? Or, no. It'd still have to be 3 to do that. How are you doing, Nick? How are you feeling today? Okay. What I'm going to do before I tear half the building down is go get a bell, just attach it to one of the current blocks, see how big it is. Because if it's tiny and we're not going to be able to see it from a distance, then there's no point. That's the thing. So I figure before I actually tear it down, go get a bell and test. Because I'd be very disappointed tearing it down and then you can't even see the bell. It wouldn't be the end of the world either way, if you know what I mean. It's just that if I'm going to do it, I want it to look right, but there's no way to know if it'll look right until we get a bell. So that's what we're going to go do. And if it's noticeable, then I will happily tear half of the building down. I have a bunch of emeralds in here. Yep, fall the wrong way. So yeah, we have a cleric and a blacksmith. I just can't remember which one of them sells the bells. But we'll check their inventories and find out. Toolsmith, that's cool. Because we have a toolsmith as well. Are you the toolsmith? No, you're the mason. You're the armourer. You're the toolsmith. There we go. One bell. Leave the door alone, villager. I like to keep slamming that door in my face. You think they weren't happy living in a pub? At least they're not in a 1x1 hall. Oh, weaponsmith does too. That's cool. And armourer. I guess it depends on the look of the role with some of them. But we now have a bell, so we will go test. Thank you for checking, Ali. Right, let's stick the emeralds back in here. Ah, that's not too bad. You can kind of tell what I'm going for. But I still think that bottom bit's a bit too squat. But I don't want it too big either. What do you guys think? If I end up tearing it down, half of it down, I think I'm gonna add a couple of additional blocks to the sides. Just make it a little taller, maybe. But the bell tower looks kind of the right height. That's the only concern. Oh, let's head up there. And see if we can Hmm. Hmm. True. It's a case of it's visible, but would it be visible from inside the blocks? Though theoretically I could put it on a chain and hang it down a little. Because there's no point working on the sides if I'm going to tear half of it down. Well, I can work on one side and leave the other. Oops, let's get around here. Because although it's slightly... Right, so that's where you come in from, you creeper. Coming from up there. I could. That's a thought. That might be... Right, so it needs a full block. I can't just put it on there. I was hoping to move it down one, but I wonder if I can do that if I turn it the sideways. Yep. So I should be able to do that there. I could put, like you say, two, one there, and the same on all four sides. That means 8 bells. Okay, let's go trade for some emeralds. I think we're going to try the double bells. We won't know till we try. I really should have left the... Let's put the wood in here so I know where it all is when I come back. Grab a few more of those. So yeah, we're going to go and get 7 more bells at 36 a piece. We have enough emeralds for at least 1 more. We'll go do some villager trading. Yep, I think I would need to let loose. What I need to do is put a little outhouse out the back of the pub that has a zombie in it. Hi Zalvi. The scarf, I'll show you when we get back there in a few minutes, but I worked on it a bit today. I kind of think the neckline is going the right way. I'm not 100% on it yet because I ended up tearing down what I did yesterday. Right, so it's not what you want, it's what I want. Yep, you don't have a belt. You didn't have a belt. Let's close the door. You don't want the zombies coming in to say hi. Right, so 1 short. Oh, you do bells too. That gives me 2. What would you want? Beds. Let's go sleep. Make it day so we can trade again quicker. Yes, I'm aware the bed's broken. I should convert them. I was in the middle of saying what I need to do is build a little outhouse up here somewhere and have a zombie in it. And then I can send them out to the outhouse every once in a while as needed to convert them. Yeah, but if I let a zombie loose, I'll end up with a golem. Is what I'm thinking. And then I could end up with a lot of dead villagers. Whereas if I build a little outhouse, even around somewhere around here, then I can put in a tracker key, send them to the outhouse and back again. So we have 2, 3. We just need a few more. They'll call it a day of great sorrow, you call it Black Friday. Well, I never did put the fireplace in there, did I? I'll have to remember to do that. Come on, guys. It's time to start work. Gives me 4. You're not going to trade again, are you? Okay, what do I have that I can trade? Well, they're not going to take any of that, that's for sure. Yep, he definitely went to the outhouse for a bit and came back a changed man. Bless him. Oh, they will do when I build the outhouse. After all, it's a Tudor theme. They didn't have running water as such. Right, glass. Gives me plenty of glass. Let's see if we can get some emeralds from that. Poor villager getting zombied, attacked. But at least he'll get cured. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Come back. The villagers will complain. Oh, it's upstairs I want. And I want this one too. Okay. Gives me 45, so that will... You spent 100 points for this list of chicken name puns. Cluck Norris, Agatha Christie, Jennifer Aniston, Yoko Ono, Cheek Jagger, and the only Margaret Hatcher. Right, so that's 5. Did you change again? You did, but you're expensive. Give me 27, but yeah, I'm not selling gold. And I don't have netherwort to sell you. What have I got? Yeah, no, if I buy glass, it's not going to work too well. So we just need 2 more bells. How much? You'll take stone and you'll take diorite. Right, so stone. beginning to run low on stone. Diorite. Eesh. Don't have much of that at all. I think I took most of it for the build inside the snowman. And I need to continue with the coastline rock cliffs and beaches. Let's see what we can get. That gives me one more. Anita. Oh. So we need a few more emeralds. Let's see. While I was there, I should have grabbed some more glass. Yeah. Sorry, another run back to the storage room. Grab a whole bunch more glass that we can trade. And that should give us enough for the last bell. Hang on. We may not need to do that. 26. Just finished trading off what we've got, but we now have enough emeralds. And then we can go back to the build and try the bells on all 4 sides and see if it works or not. There we go. The cats escaped from the pen. Don't ask me how they escaped from the pen, but they did. But yeah, so we'll see how these work. And then we'll continue working on the sides. Right, so I do need to get more snow at some point for the decorating inside as well. But I'm not going to do that on stream. The lighting's getting there. But we need to put some Christmassy kind of lights. Right, let's grab these back. Right. Oh, I meant to show Zal the scarf. Apologies. Let's sleep and make it daylight. Oops. That's not where I meant to go. Right, so what I did, I gave it a bit more of a shape, so it's not quite as straight. What I plan to do is obviously bring the drapey bit down. And it now comes out a little bit. And it has the red wool to edge it, so that when I do the drapey bit, we can hopefully see the difference of where the drapey bit starts. But I'm not 100% sure on it yet. Because at the moment it looks more like one of those really tight necklaces or neck bands. Yeah, I figure the drapey bit will start on this side and then flow down. But I'm still not 100% sold on it. Well, I'll put it on and we'll see. If it looks right, it'll stay. If it doesn't, then I will tear it down and start again. And yes, I know you'll probably say you're too hard on yourself. Yep. I just like it to look right. If I don't think it looks right, then I'm a little bit picky. That's the thing, it is a little bit tight. Right, so do I put bells on this side or don't I, is a question. Or just front and back? Because at least front and back has this bit to it. Whereas the sides don't. We'll put them on and see, but at the same side. So it should be the third one down. That's only the second one down. Okay, and maybe try both and see if them being a bit on the upper side. Right. So that's not too bad. Let's go for an angle. Oh, they're low down here. They need raising up. For starters. These are too low. Then they're probably too low on the other side as well. Oops. Do that again. Okay. Right, so what do you guys think? Just the front and back or the sides as well? Try them higher up. Okay. Yep, I fully meant to land on the ground. I did. Not. Right, so did I move those already? Nope, I didn't move. Did I? No, I didn't. I don't think I did anyway. Or did I? I did, didn't I? It's the other side I didn't move. No, I did move. Okay. You're the right. You're the right. Okay, so the bells are okay. That bar's in the wrong place. That bar needs to go up a block and then go around all three sides. And then I think I will be happy with it. I think. But we all know what Thought did. Followed a milk cart and thought it was a wedding. Okay, let's get that one. Yep, like I said. It just needed altering a little bit because all of a sudden it was too low down. So that's cool. But what I'm going to need to do is, what light level's that? Or am I okay? Oh, that's okay there. That's all right there. That's okay. Oh, and that's okay. The light from up there is just enough to make it all right. So I don't have to worry about things spawning on there. That's cool. Now, the only thing to now is the top of this doorway. Because there's a big gap. Okay. That should work. Now, let's figure out what we do with the sides. Because this I haven't worked on at all. Let's grab some more of those. I think it's something like 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 divided by 2 is 9 on the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That'd be the 9th. Seven. Yeah, and the reason I'm thinking it is too short is we have to remember that this block is going to be hidden. Let's do the same on this side. In a minute, let's get this side done first. Focus. Right. So we need to put some windows in here too. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. I could have another 3 wide. that'd work out. And it wasn't even planned. No it won't. Thought it said 7, it's not. It's not 7. Oh, it is, with that one. I'm being dippy, ignore me. 2, 3. 1, 2. It's fine. Okay, so on to the next bit. So what plans does everybody else have for the rest of the weekend? Out note. What I need, I think, is some coloured paints so that we can try and put different coloured glass in these windows. Work, build on TC and buy more presents and cook and bake bread. Hopefully sleep. Yep, sounds like you've got a busy schedule there, Alvi. I need to jump on to TC and continue building the mountains on there. I was hoping to do that today, but it may be tomorrow now before I can get back on. Now this is going to be an issue. The roof line. Hello, zombie. Goodbye. Let's just put a light in the hand for a second. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Because that is way taller than that. Is there a way to... raise the roof line? From here. Without it looking awful. Is the question. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't work on them yesterday. I had a lot of other stuff to do. But I'm hoping to finish the last of the mountain. I was hoping to finish it today because originally I wanted to finish it Thursday, but time got away from me. So I'll see how I feel later on this evening about jumping on again and getting a bit more of it done. That might work. But there's only that one last mountain to finish, but then again they all need covering with snow as well, and then some detail work putting on the top. But they are getting there. My favourite wintertime food. Okay, for that is easy for me. When I was a kid, my dad would make a massive pan of what we called stew. It was this big pan of broth kind of thing. And I still make it in winter because as a kid we'd be coming up the back street and you could smell it from the bottom of the block. So we'd probably about 10, 15 houses away. You could smell my dad's stew, broth, whatever you want to call it. And it was always thick and it stuck to your ribs kind of thing. And as soon as we smelt it, we would run down the back street and into the house after school, because my dad would cook it slowly all day on a very low heat. So my favourite food for winter is making a big pan of stew / broth. It would warm you right up. When we were really little, my dad made dumplings with it, and I couldn't stand dumplings. So after he realised I really didn't, the reason I didn't like it was because of the dumplings, he stopped putting the dumplings in it and cooked them separate, which was fantastic. Oh yeah, good food tends to, it depends on what it is, obviously, but a good pan of broth, like I say, it was one of the giant big pans, and it'd last a couple of days, and the next day it tastes better than the first day. Right, so I need to figure out some lighting. Let's just put those there for the moment. But yeah, that is my favourite winter food, bar none. How about you, Salvi? Or Ali and Ali? Right, so Bigos? I can't say I've heard of that, Ali. What's that? Apologies. Right, so I want some more stairs. Oop. Okay, that gives me a stack. It's a Polish thing full of meat and cabbage. Oh, that sounds good. I like cabbage. Hazelnuts are good too, yes. I know people talk about chestnuts at Christmas. Can't say I've ever had them. So was this 2? Or 1 and a flat? I think it's 1 and a flat. Oh, that's cool. I've heard that's good too. Right, so that went half, so this should be another stair here. Lock. Stair. Oh, that's cool. So baked apples are awesome. And that was the most filling soup you'd had, was it? The ramen soup. That's cool. And you think your favourite would be baked apples? That's cool. So what's your favourite pudding? Or dessert? They're spruce. They're not dark. Right, you might as well be used up. No point wasting you. Yeah. You'll have orange jelly. That's cool. Right, so this one should be another of those. Then one of those. Let's fix this side, seeing as I ran out of stairs. Right, so that gives me 2. We'll end up as half slabs. But that seems weird. I have to be off somewhere. Because that's worked out as an even number when the thing was an odd number to start with. That can't be right. So I've got to have done something wrong somewhere. So stair 1, 2. It comes to the bottom. Hang on, it's going up twice, isn't it, there? Rather than once. Let's just go check. Okay, so pudding. I think the milk rice pudding. It counts if you like rice pudding. I can't stand rice pudding, but it does count, yes. And then there's a fruit jelly. Treacle pudding is nice. Right, so that one went there. And then it went straight into one. It didn't have... So that went there. So it comes up, has a stair at the edge of it, and a block on the top. It comes up. Because it went that way, didn't it? Yeah, because it's going the opposite direction. That's why. That explains that. Stair on the top, and then we start the normal process. So yeah, let's take these out, start again. Yeah, I don't know, I was never a big fan of rice pudding. I know a lot of people love it, and there's nothing wrong with it. It was just not my thing. But my favourite dessert as a kid was one we'd have at school. It was chocolate pudding with mint sauce. And no, I'm not talking mint sauce that you would use for lamb. It was a mint flavoured custard. Oh, that's cool. The fruit jelly one. Haven't had jelly in I haven't had jelly in ages. Oops, that's not where I want that either. Okay, let's get this roof line. I've just seen the time. Apologies, guys. I got carried away. Right, so this one, let's just put that there a second. Now, if I put this here, what do I do with this? Is the question. Because it's an odd number. If I raise it up one, it's going to have an issue. So we're going to have a 3 wide flat area at the top. Otherwise it's going to be spawnable. Yeah, it does. It kind of does. But then I used to love mint chocolate. Right. Thank you for the jingle bells. And thank you for the cheer, Ali. Yep, so I kind of lost track of time. I was having fun. So yeah, there's a little bit to fix, but it is getting there. Every time I turn around and I see those there, I keep thinking there's a mob there. I think so. I think it's beginning to look okay. Obviously that line needs to go to the top, and it needs the bottom blocks for the ridge line too. But yeah, we're not doing too bad with it. Okay, let's see who's streaming today. Right, so we have Raina, and we have DS9. DS9's playing Phasmo, Raina's playing Minecraft. Send a raid Raina's way, that way you continue with Minecraft. Okay, so just give me a second, I just need to grab Raina's name. Right, come on. I'm sure there's an easier way to raid than the way I do it. Well, I will figure it out. Right, so / raid Raina. Okay, so invalid username. I tell you, I've missed a letter off it, that's why. There we go. That's better. So you all have a great day, okay? and take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And for those who will be back Monday, I will see you Monday. Take care now. Bye.